like 2 years ago, I was actually fired from a job for trying to
witness?
pass off literature on the job.
Oh,
but
yes.
but I just learned there was a better way. So
stand for your faith.
Yeah.
Well, I had stuff up on my desk, and nobody said anything, thankfully.
Yeah.
But if you're passing it out actively, I'm sure they don't like it.
Yeah. So I stopped doing that at my subsequent jobs, and it's worked out fairly nice for me. And people can just people just see the light in you really fast when you notice you're not laughing at the dirty jokes that they ask they say.
I know.
And
it's easy to have that penetration.
Or maybe they'll just ask you, hey, what kind of music do you listen to? I say, I listen to Christian music.
Yes.
And because they were inquisitive and I answered them.
Yeah.
And then that's a huge witness in and of itself.
Yes.
And they're like, oh man, that guy's weird. If you maybe read in like 1 Peter, it says we're a peculiar people. And
will be rejected, and there'll be a division between your family and friends and everybody. And Jesus will drive a wedge between you and the non-believers, which is true.
And see, these passages, you really need to read it to know that it says that. I mean, it's not like
you should have a sign out here too that says "Read your Bible."
to
remind people, hey, read your Bible as well.
To read your Bible.
I understand the abortion message is huge, and that's definitely important, but maybe me or someone else or you driving by saying something that talks only about abortion would mean, are you going at one angle, or are you going which way?
Well, and then there comes this idea that I have come across numerous individuals across friends of social media who see professing Christians murdering their children. And so,
from abortion.
Yes. And
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, and so we're speaking out against that too. And I've seen the violent reactions of people who have probably aided it, of murdering a child. And so,
well, it is murder.
Yeah.
Because you could have the kid, and you could adoption
and they would
you
be
really
alive.
Wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, you shouldn't have a kid if you can't have a kid, or if you shouldn't be having a kid.
Well,
but you should not be murdering them.
Well, if the kid has been created, we need to care for them.
Yes, exactly.
We need to be decreeing.
That's why the Bible talks about orphans and
like James.
Jesus watches over his
and
children.
And James 1:27.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I didn't read your whole sign
that's
off,
very
but
good.
When I saw it, I was like, I need to go talk to them and see what's up.
And so that was the publican. That was his prayer. God, be merciful to me, a sinner.
God, be merciful
and
to me, a sinner,
and the Pharisee was like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not like this publican. And so Jesus, it says so who was forgiven? Then it was the publican, not the Pharisee. We just love preaching messages of the word throughout this community.
Yeah.
And
you guys,
and staying in fellowship
live in Lakeville,
with God.
Right?
Yeah.
Which church do you go to?
Let's see. Today I fellowshipped with a family in Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
And I love hanging out with them.
Well, are you against church? Like, if you came to Grace, would you ever go in for a service, or you've already done that and you don't agree with the whole corporation idea of it?
Corporate
worship.
Well, I have some views against the 501c3 entity.
What says a church tax-free entity, you mean?
Something like that. Something like that.
Let me know anything. I can hear. You can. Nothing you'd say to me is gonna alarm me.
So
speak freely.
I noticed educate
me.
I noticed